Hey YouTube, it's Xanderiah. How you doing today? So, I want to talk about bitches and hoes. Hoes make the money, while bitches take the money. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk about bitches and hoes. I want to talk about your perceived self-image. I want to talk about the type of person you are versus the type of person you think you are. And I like to believe that I'm the type of person who will speak up against injustice, that will take a stance, will stand up in front of the crowd and be like, this is wrong, this is not right, you should not do this. And I recently learned that I'm not that person. You know, I like to idealize myself as a person that will speak his mind as it's happening. And not so much. I try to make sure everyone's okay, try to make sure that everyone's happy and that everyone gets along. But, yeah, I'm not the crusader of justice, champion of justice that I think I am. What made me realize this is there's a website that I go to like every night called turntable.fm. It's a really cool website. If you have a friend that's on Facebook that is already inside, then you get in. So what this website is you either look through their library of music, or you upload your own music and you DJ to a room of other people that are in that room. And if they like it, they'll awesome it, they'll click awesome. If they don't like it, they'll click lame. And if enough people click lame, then your turn is skipped, and then the next DJ gets to play their song. And one of the rooms that I frequent is the indie electronica room, the indie dance electronica room, because I'm totally into that music now. So if you have any bands that you think I should listen to, leave me a comment, and because I'm totally open to new bands right now. So if you have any bands that you think I should listen to, leave a comment or a video response, and it would be awesome. I digress. So there's a lot of different genres in the website that you can listen to, or you can even create your own room and have your own friends come in and DJ music. It's a great music sharing website. And there's 5 spots on deck, 5 DJ turntables that you can go on and create a queue of songs that you want to play, and then broadcast it to the masses. And it's pretty chaotic right now. You kind of, depending on the size of the room, you have to fight tooth and nail, especially if in a big room. You have to fight tooth and nail to get a spot to play your music. And for some reason, people like to fight tooth and nail to get a spot, and then they leave the keyboard. They go AFK and subject people to their music list, and they just stay up there all night and not really giving anyone else a chance to play their music. So in the indie dance electronica room, a guy has created a bot that regulates how long you stay on deck, how many songs you play, and if you go AFK, it'll boot you off, so you're not subjecting the masses to your music and not engaging, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to fight tooth and nail for a spot and not engage? So it sounds like a great idea. Everyone gets a fair shot to play their music. There's a queue, so if you want to sign up, then you add yourself to the list, and when it's your turn, you get up on deck and you play 2 songs, and then you get off. And it's a really great idea. It brings order to chaos, and it prevents people from setting up permanent residence on the decks. So it's a great idea, but there is room for abuse. No system is safe from corruption, and I have seen this corruption. And the guy that created the bot has become this room god, where he controls the bot, and he can boot people out of the room, he can boot people off the decks if they're not doing something right. He adds himself to the top of the list, or he adds his favorites to the top of the list, and it's not really cool. And but I don't say anything because I am one of his favorites, so I have benefited from this certain perk. And it made me really think about the type of person I am versus the type of person I thought I was. And I have spoken up a couple times about him booting people out of the room that really didn't do anything, or what he does, he calls his favorites resident DJs. These are people that make an active presence. They keep coming into that room and playing really great music, and he likes that, so he calls them resident DJs, and I'm one of them. And sometimes he will make it so only residents can play on deck, and some other people will try to join the list, but it won't let them join because he's not one of their favorites, or they're not one of his favorites. And I don't personally like that idea. It's a public room. You know, you shouldn't have one person dominating who gets to play and who doesn't. But I am one of his favorites. I get to enjoy the perks of being a favorite instead of one of the masses. And that kind of doesn't jive with the person I think I am. In this situation, I take full advantage. I mean, I don't add myself to the top of the list, but he does, and I don't say anything. And nobody else has really complained, but if I weren't one of the favorites, would I complain? And I think I would. But since I'm in the regime, I'm in the machine, I don't say anything. I remain silent. And because I don't want to upset the boat. I don't want to, go against the god of the room. I don't want to make him angry and not like me anymore. I want to be liked. I want people to like me. As sad as that is. If there's something wrong that I believe is not right, I won't say anything until afterwards. I kind of shut up and just kind of watch the shit go down. And I don't know. I really don't like that about myself. I always tell people, oh, well, you should do that if this is this certain situation. No, I like to think of myself as a strong black woman going, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. And I'm not that person, unfortunately. And I really don't know what to do about it. I just don't know. Should I stand up and be like, what you're doing isn't right? I mean, we could make our own room. He sometimes makes his own room for residents, for the resident DJs, which is like kind of okay, but this is a public room and he's denying the rest of the people a chance to play. I know, it sounds kind of messed up to me, but I don't say anything. What should I do? Alright. What kind of person are you? How do you stand up to your own personal values? Do you match up to what you think you are, how you perceive yourself, or do you fall short of your own personal beliefs? Leave me a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, and I'll see if I can... Hi, kitty. And I'll see what I can do. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I know it was a really long video, but thanks for sticking through it. Alright, bye.